Hey y'all, it's Bennett, and it's time for another Pickups video, birthday edition.
It's my birthday.
Yep, so it was recently my birthday, and I celebrated the way I always do, which is to go out and buy video games. Lately, I've been, as you may recall, from some of you seeing the video, I've been selling off some of the PS2 games that are not really for me, and making space. I'm still working on this business over here. Making room to rearrange the shelves and stuff like that. Still a work in progress. But I've sold a whole bunch of the games, and thus I had some spending money that I could use on my birthday shopping, which is always nice. Didn't have to go into credit card town or anything like that, so pretty cool. So the way I did it this time around is the day before my birthday. I took trip number one out to a town nearby, but actually over a state, and went to some game stores that I really like there, and one of which is called Almost Anything, or is it Almost Everything? Because it has almost everything. And yeah, because it's like pawn shop slash retro stores, vintage store, that sort of thing. So comic books, records, video games, stuff, toys, etc. Just all crammed into this one large but crammed store. Anyway, took a look all around there, and despite their relatively large amount of stuff to choose from, I only wound up picking up 3 original Xbox games there. But I was happy to get them. To add to the collection, first of all, we have Peter Jackson's King Kong. And this is complete. And even has the, where is it? Movie ticket inside, so I can take this ticket back to 2005 and go see King Kong at the theater. Now, I was a sucker and paid real money to go see this at the theater when I could have had it for free if I had just sent myself this back in time. Oh well, these things happen. This is supposed to be a pretty good game, and actually I already have a copy of this, but it was like loose in a generic case, so for $5 I upgraded, to a complete edition, including the movie ticket. Then we have Arctic Thunder, which is the snow-themed sequel to Arcade Crate Hydro Thunder, which is, jet skis and stuff. So this is like snowmobiles and all that sort of thing. The ultimate battle on snow. So little bit of arcade fun here. And Alter Echo, which I really don't know much about, but it was cheap and had a shiny cover. So yeah, it's an altered world. Learn to adapt. Will do. This says it's a mind-blowing action experience, so be prepared for my mind to blow out everywhere. I moved on to Game Exchange, which is hit or miss. They used to be entirely full of video games, and now they're like, video games are like a third of what's in there, and the rest of it is Funko Pops and collectibles and things like that, which and movies and all that stuff, which they all have their place. But I wish it was back in the day when it was just wall-to-wall video games. But hey, what are you gonna do? Nevertheless, I was able to, well, I brought a whole lot of PS2 and some PS3 games to trade in there, And trade-in, you have to be realistic about trade-in. You're not gonna get, like, no matter what you get for your trade-in, you're gonna be disappointed. So I was taking these as things that were going to be real hard to sell individually on eBay or Mercari, because they're, price charting is like $3 or $4 or whatever, and I didn't pay more than that much anyway. So, altogether, the things I'm selling for PS2 and PS3, I've already like made more money back than I spent on all of it to begin with, on the 150 or so games that I'm selling. But nevertheless, I had to get rid of a big chunk of the other games that weren't going to sell very easily. So took them to Game Exchange, just see what they gave me, and as I said, expecting to be disappointed, and I was, but I got rid of a whole bunch of games, and it was really, gravy on top of the games that I've been selling for like full eBay price. So, not a problem. Just setting the realistic expectations. So, anyway, with my trade-in, I got this mystery box. No, I mean, this is Super Mario like mints or something, but it came in a little cube. And I actually got this if you if you had $50 or more in trade-in, you could get a beverage or a concession. And all they had, they had the like Japanese sodas and snacks like Pocky and that sort of thing that some anime kids are into, but not me. So whatever. So this was what I got as my freebie for having $50 or more of trade-in. So yep, little Mario question block with some terrible mints inside. I know how this goes, but that's fine. Otherwise, this is what I got at Game Exchange. I don't know. I guess I'm here. Well, I'm showing you this. So okay, this order will do. Dino Crisis 3. This is original Xbox, as you can see, and I've never actually. Do I have? I think I might have the first Dino Crisis on PS1 that I got a yard sale one time. That's cool. Dino Crisis 3. This is one I wanted to play back in the day and never got around to it. So now I was able to get it with store credit for free at Game Exchange, and it's complete. It's dirty, but I can clean it up and it'll be good. So yep. And I might change cases because I think it is maybe missing a snap. Come on. There's, yep. All right. Snap, snap. Yeah, may have to change cases. I'll close that up at some point. All right, next up, I got Minority Report, also for the original Xbox. This was a pretty cool movie by Steven Spielberg, and it has the Tom Cruise in it, and he is pictured right here. That's him. Do you see? Look how Tom Cruisey he looks. So, yep. Minority Report, Everybody Runs was featured on Worst Games Ever, I think, and that sort of thing. So I know it is a crappy action game, but it looked like a lot of fun. Like, especially they messed around with cheats that had like that had crazy ragdoll physics going and things like that. So and like explosions and whatever, everything. So I don't know. It looked like a lot of fun to me, and then so I was able to get it for, they asked $4 for it, so there you go. Worth that. And it's complete. I didn't need to show you that, but it is. Then we got a couple of things for the Wii U collection. I have thought about going for a complete Wii U collection, but I don't know. I'm adding to it things that I like, but I still am just not sure about dialing up all those Just Dances and Hello Kitty Cruiser. Do I already have that? Maybe. Anyway, that sort of thing. Paying real money for games that are kind of bleh. So, anyway, paying store credit for games that are not so bleh, we have Transformers, Rise of the Dark Spark. That's complete. You know, Wii U didn't really have a lot of manuals, so that's digital manual thing, so it's complete. Yeah, Transformers, everybody loves Transformers. And then we have Mass Effect 3 Special Edition, also complete. And I have yet to play any of the Mass Effect games, so I should do that. I don't know if playing 3 on the Wii U is the very best way to go about it, especially not for the first time, but now I have it to add to my Wii U collection, so that's good. Alright, now let me take a quick pause from the birthday shenanigans, because after I got those games I went on home and let you know about something I got at Second and Charles on some random day recently, and that is NCAA Football 11 for the PlayStation 2. Now, Bennett, you were saying, aren't you getting rid of PlayStation 2 games you don't need? Yes, I am. Do I need NCAA Football 11? No, I don't. I've had it before, and I will probably find it again. And the thing about NCAA Football 11 is it is the PlayStation 2 equivalent of NCAA Football 14 for the next generation systems. In other words, it's the last NCAA game on this PlayStation 2 system, so it's not a $100 game like 14 is, but it is at least, you know, an easy $30 game. And at Second and Charles, for some reason, caught them slipping, and they had it for $6. I don't know if that's too blurry, but you know, $6 at Second and Charles. So it's complete, and so this will be flip and use the profits on stuff that I want to keep. And yeah, I don't know, last NCAA game on that generation, and you know, people like College Tim Tebow, people who aren't me, that is, because he made my life as a Georgia fan heck I say. So anyway, whatever, this will be flipped, but keep an eye out for that. People don't necessarily know that that's actually worth some money. Alright, moving on. Next day, my actual birthday.